My name's Kevin Douglas Berg. This is What Was I Saying Blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thoughts and move humanity just a little bit. This is about e-cigarettes, flavored cigarettes. I'm very passionate about this. I put up a couple of videos. My dad started smoking when he was 11 years old, and it killed him. It killed him with lung cancer. It's the only thing that killed him. And I'm going to read you a statistic. Okay. Flavored e-cigarettes among youth who currently use e-cigarettes. 84.9% with flavors other than tobacco, including 85% high school and 81.5% of middle school students report using. They got their victims. And conspiracy theorists, it was probably going to be a point where FDA went after it after a certain amount of time. Do I believe there was some kind of conspiracy or somebody talked? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, they went this long. Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason why they had to go this long. Now we go to this. FDA moves to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. It's moving to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. Harm of the products, tobaccos have been targeted African Americans, banning menthol. The last allowable flavor, banning all flavors in cigars will help save lives. Affected by all these deadly products, the FDA says. Will significantly reduce youth initiation, increase chances of smoking cessation among current smokers, and address health disparities experienced by communities of color, low-income populations, LGBTQ plus individuals, all of whom are more likely to use tobacco products. Potential ban would only apply to manufacturers, distributors, wholesalers, importers, and retailers. The FDA cannot and will not enforce individual consumer possession or use of menthol cigarettes or any tobacco product. The move follows previous actions that banned other flavored cigarettes in 2009. While the FDA made a similar announcement to prohibit menthol in 2008 during the Trump administration, it did not pass. These rules rules affect only commercial activity. The FDA does not regulate tobacco possession, of course. Tobacco products with menthol can be more addictive, and they mask unpleasant flavors and harshness of tobacco products. The goal is reduce tobacco addiction and death. They cited as suggesting banning menthol in U.S. would lead to an additional 923,000 smokers to quit, including 230,000 African Americans in the first 13 to 17 months. The African American Tobacco Control Leadership Council has long pushed the ban. It's only the next stage of the fight. Philip Garnier, the council's co-chair, said in this statement, "We know this ruling could take years." There we go. It's going to take years. Like any legislation, it takes a long time, and I'd like to address that as well. And why our government's messed up. ACLU, as they always do, they fought against the ban, potential disproportionate impact on communities of color, and a set letter of concern to the FDA and U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources. I find that very interesting. I didn't know even if it's health related, the ACLU can say it's discriminatory. And it's for positive health use. Or lack of use, I should say. Time and again, we see encounters with police or minor offenses. George Floyd was using a counterfeit bill. Eric Garner selling those cigarettes, resulting in a killing. All right, so they're going back to the presidents. Serious concerns bans implemented by the Biden administration will foster an underground market that's sure to trigger chemical penalties disproportionately impact people of color and prioritize criminalization over public health, and harm reduction. Like anything, someone's going to try to bypass whatever law there is, no matter what it is. Someone will try to find a way around it, if at all possible. Unfortunately, it's a culmination of years of effort. If the FDA publishes a rule, the tobacco companies will most likely sue. We're not done. As they with other proposed regulations on tobacco products. The FDA banned most flavored cigarette cartridges last year, except tobacco and menthol flavors, which Cohen said spurred vapors instead simply to buy devices that preload the vapors. See how they get around it? See how they get around it? In that area, she said tobacco control is like a balloon. You squeeze one area, the balloon, the tobacco industry is just going to expand in another area. You have to be really thoughtful and comprehensive whenever you do one of these things, because it's not careful, it just moves the problem. So, even with that many percentage, what was that? 85%? What did I have? Yeah. 84.9%, 85% flavored, just flavored. We'll just go with flavored. Vaping, cigarettes, it doesn't matter. It's flavored. They're already thinking about how to bypass it. I'm trying to stay level this time and not go off the wall, but I responded back on LinkedIn. They already have their generation hooked. So if you already have your generation hooked, you already got the new victims. What the fuck you need the laws for? You're gonna get around them anyways. And I saw this guy, I'm not going to mention names, but he's like, oh, it's so bad. I wish we could do this or that. He sells death. That's what he is. He's a marketer of death. I'm not going to mention names, like I said, but he represents that lobby. We lost this generation. We lost the newest generation to this already. If you watch how many people vape and just think they're addicted. You could say you can quit, you could say you can stop, but it's an addiction. It's a nicotine delivering device into your lungs, into your system. There's no safe about it. And I did a couple videos on it, and I also did a video on a federal judge had to tell them that smoking is not safe. Yeah, I got pretty heated in that one. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's going to kill people, and it is killing people. And vaping's not safer. Vaping will just do it in a different way. And when Philip Morris Thomas is saying it's a safe cigarette, you gotta think. My name's Kevin Douglas Berg. I'm maintaining my cool through the whole thing. Very good. I'm growing, I guess. And with that, we pray. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace. Pray for people coming and going. Pray for those on plane, train, automobile. Pray for those that are in and out of the hospital wanting a better day. Pray for those that are first responders, any rescue personnel, anybody in uniform, a policeman, policewomen, firefighters, as well as anybody who has served in front of you with PTSD. Pray for you and me, world peace, all medical doctors and rescue personnel. Thank you. Your provoked thought, with me just a little bit. Kevin out. Thank you guys. You guys are the best.